Hey folks, this is David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle coming to you today with another video. This video is the types of people that I have met at work. I've already told you about the comic and the cynic. This particular type of staff member that I'm going to talk about today is Officer Play-by-Play. This is the officer that has to break down every single move he makes to you. I had Sergeant Play-by-Play. I didn't have Officer Play-by-Play. But Sergeant Play-by-Play, we were in F dorm. F dorm is a butterfly style dormitory. It's a quad dorm. There's 4 wings. And there's a sally port that goes into wing 1 and wing 2. Then you go through an access door in the back to the other sally port for wing 3 and wing 4, right? And it's pretty standard for butterfly dorms in the state of Florida. They're pretty much all built like that. And it was count time. And the way we do count is one person will count, the other person will observe, and then they'll switch roles. And you compare count numbers, and that's how you get your count. At the time I was working with him, I'd been working for the department for 10 years. I kind of knew what I was doing with count. It was nothing unusual. It was nothing outside of the ordinary. And this sergeant looks at me and says, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to come in through the front door of wing 1, 2 sally port, and then I'm going to go into wing 1 and I'm going to count, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to go into wing 2 and I'm going to count, and then you'll let me through the access door into the 3 and 4 sally port, and I'll go into 3 and 4 and count, and then I'll go into wing 4 and count, and then you let me out of the sally port, I come back in the officer station and we'll switch. All he had to say was, I'm going to count first. You count second, we'll compare numbers. But I had to get the full play-by-play version of count as a 10-year veteran. Play-by-play officers are way too meticulous. Way too meticulous. I had a sergeant that he would tell what we call war stories. And he was the hero in every one of his stories. But it would take him 30 minutes to tell you a 5-minute story because he did not want to leave out a single detail. And it all had to be chronologically perfect. Therefore, every detail, chronologically perfect, equals play-by-play. If you've ever watched a football game, the play-by-play sportscasters are vital because you might miss something that you really wanted to know about. But in everyday life and in work, play-by-play is so unnecessary. We practice with radios, with our radio conversations, short, concise, accurate messages. And if we're going to do that on the radio, we can do it in person too. Short, concise, accurate. I don't need to know every move you're going to make. That's all I got for this video, folks. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos. And comment. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you're thinking. All right? Remember, 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-7233. That's the American Domestic Violence Hotline. People at the other end of that phone call have the tools, abilities, resources, and they are willing to help the victims of domestic violence. If the violence is ongoing, the number you need to call is 911. Get them folks some help. This is David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. I will see you guys in the next video.